Good morning, East Coast Frank. Just trying to wake up. Another foggy, gray, damp, chilly day. Typical for Nova Scotia, I guess, this time of year. Not unseasonal. Got a few things going on today, just helping out. Just come up to Hemlock Ravine just to look at the water tower. I guess they have to shoot some grades and stuff up there, so I said I'd come up and take a look and help them out with that. The sheet harbor is still going. The lumber was delivered this morning, so those guys can get started on building some boxes. The strong ties are in at Arrow, so at some point this morning I gotta whip over there and pick them up, get them delivered to Sheet Harbor. And then, of course, the ever-looming threat of hurricane or tropical storm Fiona, whatever you want to call her. Now, they're saying she's going to make landfall, either a weak Category 3 or a strong Category 2, somewhere between Lunenburg County, which is south of us, and Cape Breton, which is north of us. Fairly wide swath, so not sure what that means for us yet. I do know I canceled all my other stuff that I had going on just because of the heavy rain coming the next 2 days. Today's Wednesday. We don't have any rain right now, but it is supposed to rain extremely hard come Thursday and Friday into Saturday. So I didn't want to open anything up that needed to be prepped prior to all that rain. So I'm leaving the stuff go that I had going, but not starting anything new. Yeah. So we'll see what Fiona brings. It's always fun when you are considered emergency response company and a hurricane comes to town. Normally means that the phones will be going off the hook and we will be not getting much sleep. Anyway, we will take you guys along for the ride as well. Whatever that ride may end up being. I do have to get down to the Peppermint Palace at some point the next couple days. Hopefully either late Friday night, early Saturday, which is supposed to be when the hurricane makes landfall, but maybe we'll luck out and get some stuff put away. I did not get it put away before this, and I should have, so bad on me. Anyway, that's where we're at, so we're going to get out here and have a look at some grades here in a minute. Just had to drop one of the other guys off down at the coffee shop for a second, and then, yeah, we'll get going. So they're just cutting in some rough grades there now, getting things sorted for the final grade, raising a couple manholes. Just shot them for them. They're a bit low, so we're gonna have to add some rings to those to bring them up to grade. So right now, I'm gonna run back to the office and grab a couple supplies for them, bring that up, and then we gotta head to Sheet Harbor. I guess that excavator is a little low on hydraulic fluid, so I'll pick up the strong ties and some fluid, and we will head to Sheet Harbor for the rest of the day, looks like. I should have just stayed down there. I've been down there every day. Anyway, it is what it is. I will be back in a bit. Just grabbed the ram neck for around the catch basins there, the risers. Should grab that, get that up to them up there, and then I just need to find some hydraulic fluid. So while I'm here too, I'm just gonna take a peek in what I like to call the boneyard, where all the old parts come to die. So I'm just going to take a quick peek here too and see if we have any other rings before we cut that 6-inch one that's out there. It's not looking like we do. We have that one, but that's not big enough. These ones are all too big, so that won't work. And that one there is too big as well. That's square. That's too big. So no other rings here that we can use, so they will probably have to cut that 6-inch one. Not a big deal, just it would have been a lot quicker and easier if we had one here. I don't see any others over there either, so excuse me. A little filled up. No, I don't see any. Alright, go get that hydraulic oil and head to Dartmouth. Well, head to Hemlock, then to Dartmouth. So I'll just drop the parts off for those guys. They should be good now. They just got to straighten up some buffalo boxes and get the grade rings on the manholes. So now I'm gonna head to, I'm going to put my seatbelt on first. There we go. Now I'm going to head to Dartmouth to Aero Construction and pick up the strong ties for the pole brows. And I have the hydraulic fluid on the back. So we will head to Sheet Harbor next and see how those guys are making out. So we get the strong ties put on there. Now we just got to get out to Sheet Harbor. So for you it's going to be 2 seconds. For me it's going to be a lot of driving. So see you in 2. Well, I'm here. 2 things that drive does not do justice is 1, how pretty it is, and 2, how long it is. I feel like I need to stretch for like 10 minutes now. Anyway, we're going to get on site here and have a look, see how the guys are making out. Hydraulic fluid. So the first pad's almost done. There's our truck driver, Ralph. So hi, Ralph. There's Jamie. He's one of our water sewer guys, but he's also carpenter extraordinaire.
Oh yeah.
So he built all the boxes. They're all ready to go together now. They build them individual and then bracket them all together. That's what those strong ties were for. So pretty well ready to go in once the pad's finished. Garfield, the foreman, he's over there in the skid working on that, finishing the last little bit of the grading there, and then we'll get that rolled and we can lay some boxes, start setting some grades.
Them so they don't go missing.
Yep, you can.
Alright. Now we're going to take that bucket now.
And you put it in the bucket?
And we're going to stack the maize we can in that bucket. So all you can do with that is...
rocks in the two holes down there and kept some of the dry ground and put on the top.
Yeah. You did too.
Now,
I'll tell you, that looks really nice on camera. I can't see that. It's out, what do you say, 2%?
Maybe 2%.
Down on the bottom end.
Yeah.
But
if I put my finger on the level,
I could see the little bump down there, but I mean,
Very
that
end
looks
of the
real
dip.
nice
If
when
I
you're
put my
looking
finger
down.
on the level at a 2% sewer level, there's what we have 2% I used to do.
Yeah.
Fingertip.
So
Fingertip.
That little bump on the level, yeah.
There you go.
right,
There you go.
but that end just goes.
Yeah, no, it's got a little belly in it.
Unfortunately, that's where the box got to start.
Yeah, just scratch it down. We'll scratch it down that end and then go with that.
detailed. Does it call for any 2-inch on that?
All it calls for is 6-inch gravel.
6-inch gravel.
6 inches of gravel. So however you make up that 6 inches is up to you. If you want to put a little type 2 in there first, put a little type 2. Doesn't matter to me. I mean type 2 is going to sturdy it up better. You know what I mean? Even if you just put a skim like 2 inches or something, and then went with some type 1 on top of it. But you're gonna scratch that all off first anyway.
Yeah, as soon as I called her yesterday on that, she's like, well, we don't know where the loader is right now. Oh, yeah, this is
I know.
tape written all over.
Which is kind of annoying because, like I said, I didn't set that up. That was someone else's doing. So anyway, they got it shaped up. Garfield did a really good job. Look at that. It's ready for concrete. We can pour a house pad on this. It's so flat. Look at that. That looks good. Really good job. Just raking the last little bit in down here now. And then Jamie can get started on the boxes.
You can stay just kind of help us lift the boxes in.
I can. I don't mind lifting.
Fuck you lifting. It's hard with 2 guys.
I pick things up, I put them down.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite commercial. I pick
when
things
you're
up,
doing
I put them down. Boxes are in. Just need to be squared and fastened.
Could use a little more.
Well, I think our feel, yeah, when you're done, like when everything's done, we could take half of this and pull it out here to kind of fix up the slope going down here. Because it'd be nice if this was all 2-to-1 out here by the road. And I think you got enough material there just to shape it to do it. I think so. Maybe a little shy on the back corner here, but you might have a little left over from that one too when we do that one. So the guys are doing pretty good. We got the boxes in. So now that that's done, they'll get them boxes. It's hot in my truck. Got muggy. They can get those boxes squared up and fastened together a bit, and then they can start the excavation of the second one here and get that pad started. And hopefully, if the weather holds out tomorrow, right now it's actually kind of nice here. It rained a little bit, but this afternoon it's warmed up, the sun's out, so hopefully the massive amount of rain that's coming is going to hold out here in Sheet Harbor long enough to get that second one in. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I got to change some scheduling, but we'll see. We will see. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I gotta head back to the city, get a quote off. I was talking to a customer earlier that I actually forgot to send the quote. I finished that up the other day, so I gotta get back and send that off and yeah, drive back to the city. Could be worse, like I said. It could be could be less scenic. It's very scenic drive, but it is a long drive, so. I'm going to head out, leave these guys to get done what they can get done for the rest of the day. They still got a fair amount of hours ahead of them, so hopefully they put a good dent in it, and we'll see you tomorrow.